Hello to all my YouTube viewers. Of course, I am 22 Tiger Dude, and I'm going to be reviewing the SpongeBob episodes MermaidMan Begins and Plankton'S Good Eye. Two pairings. Of course, whenever a SpongeBob episode premieres with two pairings, I'll review both. If a SpongeBob episode premieres with only one pairing, I'll only review with that one pairing. And plus, for now on, whenever I review two pairings in one video, up until December, I will be kind of advertising the SpongeBob Christmas special because first of all, I'm looking forward to that. So you'll see that in the middle of my video. I'm gonna do that every time I air pairings, two pairings, up until December when it premieres. So yeah, okay, let's wrap it up. All right, I'm gonna be reviewing MermaidMan Begins, and this is unfortunately the last episode shown back when Ernest Borgnine was still alive. Poor guy died on July 8th. I've already made a tribute video about him. You're welcome to look at that Of course, go to my channel, search for it, and you'll see it. Poor guy, he died earlier this year. And so this episode was probably the last episode he saw. Hopefully he saw it before he died. But thank goodness I heard there's a few more MM and BB episodes maybe before Ernest died. But yeah, so MermaidMan Begins, of course. It has guest stars Ernest Borgnine and Tim Conway. They both work together in McHale's Navy, and they work together here in SpongeBob, so you know that. And SpongeBob Patrick, they wanted to watch an origin special about them, like how they all started and all that stuff. But then a huge and very nasty rainstorm comes, and it blows away their house and takes away the electricity. So now SpongeBob Patrick go to MermaidMan and BarnacleBoy's lair, and from there, they wanted to see if they could watch the origin special, but they lost their power too from the huge rainstorm. So then SpongeBob and Patrick decide to hear the story from MermaidMan and BarnacleBoy themselves. And so now MermaidMan and BarnacleBoy tell themselves the story of how they started. Okay. Now, first of all, I really enjoyed this episode. Loved this episode. And it's for one reason. We actually see how MermaidMan and BarnacleBoy started. And it may seem too unrealistic in the end. Yeah, it was unrealistic on how they started and all. And it may copy a couple of things that we see in the Marvel things, but it doesn't really bug me at all. In fact, it doesn't bug me at all, actually. I really don't care. But, yeah. It's just a very well done origin story on how MermaidMan and BarnacleBoy started. There were very funny moments throughout. Like, if you consider it a spoiler alert, I suggest you skip at least maybe 15 seconds to the video. So yeah, okay, spoiler alert. The whole episode, MermaidMan and BarnacleBoy were telling fake stories to each other. And the real story isn't revealed until the last 2 minutes of the episode. So yeah. Okay, spoiler alert over if you skipped it. Okay, good. Okay, and so, yeah, just the stories they say and all that, they're hilarious. It's good to see MermaidMan and BarnacleBoy. They were nice too. It's good. It's always good seeing them in these episodes, and, yeah. And then the story told, the actual story, I thought that was cool. And what I found very cool about it is how before they became MermaidMan and BarnacleBoy, their characters in this show were actually portrayed as Ernie and Tim. In this episode, that means the writers used their real names, like the voice actors from MermaidMan and BarnacleBoy. Ernie, or Ernest, Borgnine, and Tim Conway. So they actually used their real names in this episode for the characters before they became the underwater crime-fighting superheroes, and I thought that was awesome. I was happy all the way throughout the episode. I didn't have one problem in the episode. In fact, no problems at all. Definitely a very perfect episode, and I'm gonna, yeah. you already know what I'm going to give it, so why even bother? But I just freaking love this episode to death. Definitely one of the best Season 8 episodes in this season. And I know I say that a lot in my reviews because I have seen a lot of awesome Season 8 episodes, but this is like one of my favorites right here. And it's just well done. Nice storyline. Well, excellent storyline. Excellent humor. Animation, as always, was terrific. Oh yeah, the animation in this episode is like some of the best animation I've seen in the show. Just like how MermaidMan and BarnacleBoy were drawn, and the stories, especially their actual origin story near the end, the animation for that was cool. And it was just very well done. I freaking love this episode. It's just a shame that Ernie Borgnine won't be alive to see the other episodes in the future that he's done. Let's take a moment of silence for Ernie Borgnine. So yeah, rest in peace, Ernie Borgnine. You will always be a mermaid man. He will live on. Okay, you guys. And so, as you already know, you're going to see it by now, I'm going to give this episode 10 out of 10! I freaking love you, MermaidMan and BarnacleBoy! Woo! Dun 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 dun. And of course, you guys, comment below and let me know your thoughts of MermaidMan Begins. Did you like it, hate it, find okay, love it? Let me know what you think of the actual origin story of MermaidMan and BarnacleBoy. Did you like how it went? Did you think it could have been better? Comment below. Let me know every single thought of this episode. All that stuff. Do you guys miss Ernie Borgnine so much? I know I do. And do you look forward to a few more of the MMBB episodes that were made before Ernie died? Comment below as well. And yeah. Yeah. I just really like to know your thoughts, you guys. Please. Plankton'S Good Eye. That's right, we are now moving on to Plankton'S Good Eye. Plankton'S Good Eye is about when Plankton, once again, of course, it's your usual Plankton episode. He tries to plot to steal in the Krabby Patty secret formula. Yes, we all know Plankton's usual things already. And so Karen made the suggestion that Plankton is not coordinated with one eye because he can't see with only having one eye. So then Plankton gets this strange idea into getting a second eye. That's right, a second eye, people. And he had to get a DNA from someone. So then who does he get the DNA from? That's right, you guessed it, SpongeBob SquarePants. By being a mean D-bag to him. Poor SpongeBob. Although that part was funny too. Okay, anyways, yeah, he gets a DNA from SpongeBob, and Karen injects the thing into his eye like some kind of experiment. And then Plankton, he grows out his second eye, in which he could be more coordinated to get the Krabby Patty secret formula. But then, and the episode starts to get pretty weird yet hilarious from here. Plankton's second eye becomes SpongeBob's eye, and because of Plankton's second eye being SpongeBob's eye, he's now half nice and half evil. And like Karen said, he's Kneevil, nice and evil combined together. And so with Plankton being nice and helping out everyone here, it just doesn't work out. He becomes nice, and he can't take being nice. So now Plankton has to try to find a way to get rid of the second eye. Now, ladies and gentlemen, one of the things I really found cool about this episode, and please include this character more often. You guessed it, Bubble Bass returns. Yes, Bubble Bass. The character who appeared in the 2 season 1 SpongeBob episodes, Fun and Pickles. Just those 2 episodes, and after that, not shown anymore, actually returns in this episode, and still with D. Bradley Baker voicing him. Thank you. His voice hasn't changed. It's still the same voice, still same character, and I thought it was awesome to see Bubble Bass again. After, like, it's season 1, so when you count, it's like 7 seasons later. Like, wow, really? Whatever you want to call it, 7 or 8. But he actually returns here, and I thought that was just complete awesomeness. I hope they show Bubble Bass more often in the future, and maybe, yeah, just maybe some of the characters they could try to bring back to SpongeBob. That would be nice. And in this episode, it has a lot of humor too. There's a lot of weird and random and unexpected humor that just comes here, and it's just like, it's just weird. This episode is one of the weirdest SpongeBob episodes I have ever seen, but it's definitely so dang hilarious. Yeah, definitely. Excellent written storyline, excellent humor, probably one of the best Plankton episodes I've ever seen. Definitely one of the weirdest episodes I've ever seen. But after seeing Face Freeze, this one isn't like this isn't like the number one. Face Freeze, I can honestly is probably the number one, but this is definitely one of the weirdest ones right here. Just because with Plankton's second eye and how Plankton got rid of his second eye at the end was kind of disturbing and kind of gross to look at, even though they don't show anything graphic about it. But yeah. And you want to know how he got rid of it? SpongeBob and the others were hugging him tightly. So yeah, Plankton's doing good things. And at the end of the episode, sorry this is a spoiler alert, I'm pretty sure it isn't though, SpongeBob's and everyone else give Plankton a surprise, a party, and it's where you see the other characters make a cameo, like you see Patrick make a cameo, Sandy make a cameo, Lady Lobster making a cameo. At the end of the episode, everyone brings a welcome back party, and then Plankton goes back to his one eye and being evil again. So now he tries to shoot everyone and scares everyone out, and then yeah, the episode just ends from there. Definitely one of my favorite Plankton episodes. I highly recommend it. If you're a huge Plankton fan, you'll definitely enjoy this episode a lot, I do get tired of seeing these Plankton episodes because it seems like the same thing, but Season 8 lately has been giving it more pizzazz, and I've been enjoying the Plankton episodes in this season more than any of the other episodes the other seasons had. So I'm glad that the Plankton episodes are improving at least, even if it does have the same formula of the storyline. At least they're trying to make it seem different in a way. So yeah. Alright, you guys. And of course, I'm going to definitely give Plankton's Good Eye, because such an awesome storyline, hilarious moments, and bringing back the return of Bubble Bass. Come on, man. Do I really need to say it? Oh, whatever. 10 out of 10. Back to you, 22, Tiger Dude. And yeah, I have my bottle right here. So how about getting crazy? I didn't actually hit it. Ha! Gotcha luck. Okay, you guys, comment below and let me know what you think of the episode Plankton's Good Eye. Hate it, fine, okay, like I love it. Give me your opinion. Did you enjoy the return of Bubble Bass? I am 22 Tiger Dude. Subscribe to me, of course. That subscribe button is up there. Just right up there. You can't miss it. Like this video. Share this video. And have a good weekend, everyone. Or just a good week in general.